Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in. You're watching Arnold Holiday News, the only news you'll ever need because you have no other choice. Finally! My gosh! You keep asking for it. Where is it? Where's my hyperdrive Lightspeed 360 no scope bundle, Arnold? Well, it's right here. We finally have official confirmation of the next Lightspeed bundle for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Beskar Armor Mandalorian. But it kind of affirms something we talked about just earlier today. I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions. Is this worth it? I mean, technically, yes, it's very well worth it, but it's not quite the same bang per buck you're maybe hoping for when it came to the Rey and the Kylo bundles. Let's go hop on over and talk about it. Beskar Armor Mandalorian is getting a Lightspeed bundle very much in the same vein as we saw with a couple of other characters a couple months ago. But I gotta say, I don't expect that this Lightspeed bundle is gonna make like Galaxy Heroes shoot to the top of the App Store, get massive sales. It's got value. I fully expect people to buy this, but I don't think it's gonna be as hype worthy as the previous hyperdrive or Lightspeed bundles. Lightspeed hyperdrive, too many. Just ka-ching bundle, let's just call it that. So here we go. I mean, so this confirms a few things. Number one, Lightspeed bundles are still very much a thing. We saw them in the data mines, but it's been several months. There are still more to come, but I think this is also going to confirm, I don't know if we should expect $10 Rey and Kylo bundles. We have this new Lightspeed bundle coming our way, which let's just get straight to the point. It's going to be releasing on December 13th, 2023. So roughly a week from now. But for $19.99 US dollars. What is it going to include, though, before we start looking into this in a little bit more depth? Well, it's going to bring basically all the Beskar Armor Mandalorian requirements. Mandalorian, the good one, with the instant go, pew! The IG-11 Queel, Cara Dune, and Grieve Karga, all at Relic 5 and Ability Tier 7. None of that shabby. This bundle will help you gain immediate access to the Mandalorian Beskar Armor Journey Guide event. Okay, let's just read what they have to say, and I'll break all this down with my 2 cents if you guys care about it. The Mandalorian Beskar Armor will be required for the upcoming epic confrontation, which you will earn for Bo-Katan Mandalore. Also, the Mandalorian Beskar Armor is the pilot for the Razor Crest, and as of previous Lightspeed bundles, you will not earn charge up currency for characters you already have it. Or capable of promoting 7 stars. So if you already have a 7-star Queel, but you didn't have a 7-star IG-11, you're not getting the Star Shop currency. That would have been nice, though. All right, so there you have it. Lightspeed bundles are coming, but the first thing I want to say, he's not a hard character to get. Beskar Armor Mandalorian. Very easy to get. You shouldn't need to spend any chirotex. I know, because I just recently did it not too long ago on my free-to-play account. Very low gear, accessible to get. But you're not buying this per se to unlock Beskar Armor Mandalore. I mean, you definitely could. Not the greatest legendary in the game. Maybe a Bo-Katan Mandalore. We're still waiting to see if there's going to be a touch-up for Bo-Katan with Beskar Armor Mando. All speculation at this point. But otherwise, a very easily accessible character that you could do for, like, you know, under Gear 9 for the most part. What would have been nice, before I say if this is worth it or not, it would have been nice if maybe they snuck in there maybe the Razor Crest itself. That would have saved people a lot of time farming. But overall, this is going to be great if you just want to skip the star grinding. I think that's the more difficult part of getting Beskar Armor Mando than the actual process of unlocking Beskar Armor Mando. Or the big or here, you just want to take advantage of these characters. I mean, for the most part, out of the Beskar Armor Mandalorian requirements, Mandalorian, Grieve Karga are by far the MVPs associated with them. Not to say the rest are bad. I would say, you know, IG-11 Queel, maybe not endgame meta competitive per se. Cara Dune's great with Sana Staros, but otherwise, these are overall useful characters at the minimum, with Mandalorian, Grieve Karga, bringing you a possible Lord Vader counter. Great for a variety of bounty hunter stuff, but really, here, at the end of the day, I don't care how you guys are going to cut this. At the end of the day, there is value associated. I know you guys are going to say, and I agree with you, this is not as cool as the Rey, Supreme, or Kylo Ren bundles. Those just had a lot more for a lot less in terms of relics, gear, leading up to a much bigger character on top of that being a galactic legend. However, the math just shows it straight up. If you're looking to get, I think this pack is going to make a lot of sense if you wanted to just bypass the Chirotech and relic grind. Like, for example, my free-to-play, I would love if I could just insta-press to get my Grieve Karga and Mandalorian to Relic 5 and I can use them because it's a lot of Kyrotech, you know, to get to that point, to the Gear 13 level. Cara Dune, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm building him Sound of Stars. I could use them for my Rebel Officer Leorgana. I just live in Creel. You know, I can find some way of utilizing them, but really it's the gear and the relics that you're going to get benefits out of. I mean, look, this right here, just from Kyrotech's alone, if you buy this pack and let's say you just unlock Beskar Mando, but you didn't want to take him up any further because there's a lot of Kyrotech involved, you're skipping out on a 700 Kyrotech grind. That right there is well worth beyond the $20 minimum in order to buy this pack. So again, I can't say this pack is not worth. I can only say it's just not as cool as the previous ones, not as much value associated in terms of what's in here and then what you're gonna get out of it. Another side note, I guess this is also kind of nice. I guess there's an indirect benefit for if you're going after, you know, the legendary Chewbacca, you know, Mandalorian, Grief Karga, you could definitely utilize them for that. So there's other side benefits. These are not bad characters, but I think what this is telling me is that I don't know if we should expect, one, more Galactic Legend bundles anytime soon, and number two, I don't know if we should expect $10 Galactic Legend bundles. I know people are like, oh, I'm just gonna not farm anything, just wait for Lightspeed bundles. Well, they might not be as awesome. I mean, Beskar Mandalorian, you know, yes, he's gonna be needed for Bo-Katan. Mandalore, it would have been nice maybe they just gave you gear to gear him up to Relic 5 right away, but they might not add Galactic Legend bundles anytime soon, even for the $10. The suspicion is the Galactic Legend bundles were $10 for Rey and Kylo, so it would minimize pushback on the Galactic Legend store that was released. But seeing that Beskar Armor Mando, you know, definitely a couple-year-old legendary at this point, or journey event, I should be more specific, $20, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, you know, they might be experimenting with pricing, you know, price here, price there, just to see what's kind of getting the most people to stick to it. I wouldn't be surprised if they ask for like $100 for a Galactic Legend bundle moving forward. Otherwise, I would say this. I think there's another silver lining in all this. With the Galactic Legend stuff for Rey and Kylo, people are like, oh man, I spent forever to farm it. And trust me, I know, you spent months and years, thousands of dollars to get those characters, just for people to get it for $10. I think the silver lining is here. Most people who unlock Beskar Mando, they probably just get the bare minimums just to unlock Beskar Mando, and that's it. So I feel like if you already farmed Beskar Mando just now and you just finished it, I wouldn't be too worried about it. Yes, $20 would have expedited the process and you could have maybe focused on something else with that time instead, but I really don't think you're missing out on too much. Unlike the previous Galactic Legends bundles, those were a lot more like, oof, a lot more sting for those that already acquired Rey and Kylo. Overall, there you have it. Yes, it's worth it. I mean, just from a crystal economy sense, energy you could be saving the Kyrotech, 100% worth it. But I think we could start pulling some indications the direction of Lightspeed bundles. There are going to be more to come. There's a lot more that were inside the data mines that are still not coming to fruition yet. Maybe they're going to slow release them over time. And I would say start expecting maybe those to be something like Beskar Armor Mando, maybe a Phoenix bundle, maybe a Thrawn bundle, a Revan bundle, a Malik bundle, something like that. I don't think every Lightspeed bundle has to mean a Galactic Legend. And I don't think they're going to be $10 moving forward. I would be surprised seeing what they're trying out here, the $20 Beskar Armor Mando stuff. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully that gets you guys excited. I could definitely see people buying this. But I don't know if you guys are going to be like, to the moon, like this is the best thing ever since, you know, I guess season 1 of The Mandalorian. Leave that like, comment down below, subscribe to not miss anything. Thank you for stopping by late tonight here on Arnold Holland News, the only news you'll ever need, because you have no other choice. And always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.